True and living. I ain't gonna lie, you always ride through thick and thin. You my stone. God save the world as I pray for a better day. We all tryna make a living in a better way. You my refuge, take me to a better place. Blessings overpour, now I'm in a better space. I turn down deals for you, I guess this is my sight. Most wouldn't understand, they be like, yeah, right. This God plan, homie, I'm real right. It ain't adding up, them figures, they ain't real right. They crossing over, them hitters ain't real right. Drunk or sober, you with me through the streets at night. I want it all, my whole life is a sacrifice. God knows I paid my dues, I paid the price. It's only easy for them puppets, they don't even write. Screaming thug life, but they don't even fight. And every sense of the matter, gotta bring sense to the matter. This is God body soul, forget the chitter chatter. Got my own lane, cause that trap rapper clutter. 15 mil, no bluffing, that's word to my mother. Created in the image of, that's word to my father. God save the world as I pray for a better day. We all try.
Peace and blessings to everybody out there. We here at Megastar TV. We just finished a little cipher, you know, this track, you know, God of the Cypher, that's the name of it, you know. I'm A-THUGGA, you know what I mean? Starkim.
In the building.
In the building, you know what I mean? One of the greats. Lyrical, real hip-hop, you know. Basically changing the octaves, changing the waves and everything like that's coming out right now. Basically we just wanted to build on the song that we actually did. It's called God of the Cypher. You know, we happen to have met on the grind, you know.
Right.
You know, basically cross paths and just like, you know, we supposed to have linked up before.
Yeah, about over a year ago.
But we always like, you know, send each other links and stuff. Shout out to that was Shotnetter TV, right?
Yes, I just did some a couple of things with Shotnetter TV, you know, House of Conscious, hip hop news and stuff like that. So
shout out to them definitely, man. I'm feeling the wave. I'll be watching the interviews and stuff. They really, you know, bringing good information to the people. You know what I'm saying? I'll be sharing this stuff.
Right.
I just shared the interview that you did with them, with Loaded Lux. That was definitely, you know. That was Cypher right there. Like that's like
got a lot of food from that.
That's basically God of the Cypher material. You know what I mean?
Right.
But this right here, like I was just like, you know, being God of the Cypher is just basically having like your cipher complete. You know, and just being focused. Like you have a knowledge of self of how you want to take a direction. You know, and proper planning, proper energy. You know, and having things in line where it's actually, like they say, you know, 360 degrees where it's in rotation, you know, and basically, like, obviously with anything is to manifest the greatness in everything that you do, you know, and to actually know, because like they say, like, you know, you want to have the right type of people that's air-likes, moving on the same wave as you, and that's what's going to keep your cipher moving in a positive direction or in the direction of where you want to go. When you got people that like that could slow the boat down, you know what I'm saying? You got people on the boat that's not you know what I'm saying, rowing the boat, pedaling or whatever. It's going to slow it down, you know what I'm saying? People trying to ride the wave, so you got to watch out for that in your cipher, you know what I'm saying? Cypher also is like just what you put in your cipher as far as food, you know, as far as music, as far as different things that could change your whole vibration, you know what I'm saying? We got to be conscious of everything, you know, and change the way, you know, we was trained to you know, do all of these different things in these areas, you know what I'm saying? Study different things just like everybody else that's studying. It's knowledge infinite just coming. Sometimes it's like you're learning so much different information, but you know, just keeping up and applying the information, because a lot of people, they could talk about it, they could know this, they could spit this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? So you got the knowledge, you got the wisdom, you know what I'm saying? You understand what's going on, but God of the Cypher is going to be really rotating that knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Sharing that knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Because to give is to actually know also, like, because once you're able to actually take it to the level where you could teach somebody about this topic, then that's a different level. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's a God level.
Right.
That's just adding on what you're saying. A cipher is anything that's 360 degrees of completion. That's what a cipher is. It's 360 degree complete circle. So when you add the prefix to a God cipher, you give light to the understanding that a cipher being a complete circle is a higher vibration when you have a cipher consisting of God energy. Because you can have little kids in a playground who just doing doggy doggy diamond. You know what I mean? That's not too much of an elevated cipher, but yet it's a cipher still.
Right.
But when you're dealing with a God cipher, you're dealing with a high vibratorial frequency. You get where I'm coming from. You're dealing with wisdom, beauty, and strength, which is where God is derived from. The acronym became a word. So your cipher, being wise, beautiful, and strong, allows wise things, beautiful things, and strong things to come forth. So, adding on to what you say, every aspect of your life, economics, education, nutrition, your fashion, your day-to-day interaction with people should be on that God level.
Right.
So God cipher is always going to add on in a powerful way, and each individual within that cipher, being God, makes it God cipher. So each person separate from that cipher is God of their cipher in their prospective lives. So that's how it's always going to go. It's always going to manifest. So each individual going their route represents God of their cipher, sole controller of their universe.
Exactly. Cipher, again, is your universe, your family, you know, what you do to make means of your living, you know, all of these different things that you gotta, you know, place your physical and partake in, you know what I mean? It's just like, that's why I say, like, you know, I'm always a firm believer of just doing things that you love to do, because it's gonna come natural to you. You know, you don't gotta force it, and then, like, you know, that's what you become great at because you do it in repetition. People don't become great over just doing something overnight. You know what I'm saying? Even if you are just blessed a little than others, you still gotta nurture that talent. A lot of us, we blessed with different gifts, different talents, and then we just forget about it or get caught up into maybe some 9 to 5 or get caught up into doing something just for the money. Like you said in the other build, if you're making music or you doing something, like, you know what I'm saying, do it from the heart, and you see how before you know it, it'll unfold and manifest, you know, more riches than you ever knew before. You know what I'm saying? Just by keeping it real, just by breaking the odds, by not following trends, by being original, by coming with original concepts. And this is not just musically, this could be fashion, this could be whatever, this could be a cook, this could be a stylist, this could be whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you become, you know, a lot of things. Like I was just talking about this with how a lot of stores just in this area, I'm from Broadway, 145th, you got a barbershop here, you got a barbershop there, you got a barbershop there, you got a bodega here, got a bodega here. It's the same thing that people just repeating and opening up. I guess it's like a safety net. Yeah, they did it, but it's like literally within a block radius. It's not really needed. Instead, you should say, what is not in this area? What do people really need right now that they don't have, that I could supply, that I will be like almost like damn near monopoly until somebody else is copying me. You feel me? But a lot of people don't think along those ways. You know what I mean? So, like, that's what business is about. That's what, when it comes to economics, it's like supply and demand. You know what I'm saying? What do the people need? I'm going to supply it. I'm going to supply it at the best rate, at the best price, and the best quality. Megastar brand, that's what we all about. At the same time, we're breeding our lifestyle, is just a conscious lifestyle, just a better lifestyle, what we know we want to share with y'all. So we always bringing, you know, like people that God's in the flesh, you know what I'm saying, just in the physical. Like you say, it's all energy.
Doing for self. That's what God Cypher is also about, doing for self. And when you understand God Cypher, sun, moon, and stars. So we realize that it's not just one person. No man is an island. You understand what I'm saying? This is for the men, this is for the women, and this is for the children. This is what God Cypher is about. It's about doing for self, and each individual of that universal family being a part of that equation, adding up to doing for self, because we're all a reflection of self. Get where I'm coming from? So you want for your brother what you want for yourself. That's a part of God's cipher. You don't deal with no treachery. You don't deal with no envy, no jealousy, no lust, no hate, because that's not a part of getting things done to complete the cipher.
Right.
The complete cipher is about going into another cipher, because once you go from knowledge to born, the cipher becomes complete. So once the cipher becomes complete, you add on to another cipher. So it's a continuous, ongoing rotation of elevation that continues to rise. From the bottom to the top, from the top back to the bottom, the cipher reflects each other. And everybody within that cipher must reflect each other on the same vibratorial frequency, or the cipher is incomplete. So the cipher remains complete when everybody's on the same mind of one accord. And that's dealing with the universal principle of everything that you see. Sun, moon, and stars, man, woman, and child. That's it.
That's it. So that's the bell for today, family. We want y'all to go check out the song God of Cypher. Check it out on SoundCloud, YouTube, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be on the Megastar mixtape. You know, part 2, Best of the Best, which is coming. Everybody that need a slot to get on the Megastar mixtape part 2, hit me up. It's only $25, you know, for all the upcoming artists, you know what I mean, that's looking to change the game with everything that I just discussed. Hit me up, man, because you ain't out here alone. Let's link up. Let's make history together. You know what I'm saying?
That's deep. That's 25. To get on is dope.
Right.
2 and 5 adds to the 7. 7 is the God number.
Yes, sir. That's
You know
Cypher.
what I'm saying? It's also the 7th letter of the alphabet, G. G is God. So, you know, that's something to think about right there. The mathematic of it. You know, and it's affordable, especially its economy.
Right.
So that's adding on to being God of the cipher. You know, it's only going to cost you $25 to get into that cipher, and $25 or being born of God. You gotta have wisdom, a wise word spoken from a wise man, to wise in the dome and the wise in the dumb, leading them to the power of refinement.
Blessings overpoured, now I'm in a better space. God see the world as I pray for better day. We all trying to make a living in a better way. You my refuge, take me to a better place. Blessings overpoured, now I'm in a better space. God make them believe like I do. Say amen if you winning and you spiritual. Gotta believe, have faith with it too. Life been a struggle, you still making it through. This that, the gospel for you to relate to. Vandal, bless this instrumental. Now we worldwide, the dream been special. Don't let them tell you that you less than do. I do this for the people, ain't trying to impress them fools. Cause when it's all said and done, they gon' be with you. That's why God's gonna ride every time I lace my shoes. Every time I go off the head, I'm dropping them jewels. It's the biggest lesson. Love when they hate on you. HOF, I said love when they hate on you. They don't realize that they making you. Gotta keep it stone, never fake your moves.